Today we'll do the experiments to find out the viscosity of a given oil. Okay. Initially, we will take the experiment by using a Redwood viscometer. So first, I'll explain the different parts of the Redwood viscometers. Then what are the instruments required, that is apparatus required to conduct the experiments. Then we'll go for how to conduct the experiment. Okay. So initially, we want a weighing machine to measure the weight mass of the oil. Then we'll use a 2T oil. Then this is called as a stirrer unit, and this is called as a cap. This is called as a cap. This is called as a holder for the thermometer, and this is called as ball valve, and this is called as a thermometer, and this is called as collecting flask, and this is the entire setup is called as Redwood viscometer setup, where here we are going to fill the water of 2 liters inside the container. Okay, to fill the water, we will make use of this space here. With this space, we are going to fill the water. So initially, we are going to keep this here, and we are going to fill up the water. The quantity of the water filled is 2 liters. And here, there is a heating element inside. You can see here, there is a heating element where the water is at temperature. We can vary the temperature with this demand of the time taken for collecting the oil. Now we have fixed the cap for the setup, and here we can see the cup where we are going to fill up the oil. And at the center of this cup, you can see at the bottom you can see the orifice opening for the oil flow, and that opening is closed with the help of this ball valve. If you insert this ball valve, it will suddenly go to the center of the orifice and it will close. And here this point is called as needle gauge, where we are going that point we have to fill the 2T oil. Okay, this oil now we are going to fill the 2T oil till the needle gauge. Slowly take care while filling that, and make sure the oil is not going to exceed that needle gauge. That oil, whatever is there inside the cup, is going to heat it up with the help of the hot water which is surrounded it. And this method of heating is called as indirect heating for the oil. Now I'm going to close this cap for the oil. Okay, done. I'm going to fix the thermometer holder. Carefully fix this thermometer holder and insert the thermometer where we are going to measure the temperature of hot oil. Continuously, you keep on stirring this water bath. With the help of a stirrer, you keep on stirring this water bath so that the continuous heat will be supplied to the oil which is present in the oil cup. Now, with this collecting flask, we are going to collect 50 ml of oil. Okay? We are going to keep, while keeping this flask below this setup, you please take care, and then you keep it exactly below the orifice, so that oil, once you remove this ball valve, the oil will start flowing through the cup up to the 50 ml. What we'll do is, before collecting the oil into this, that is 50 ml of oil, what we'll do first, we are going to measure the weight of this flask, empty flask, without having any oil. First, clean this empty. The mass of the empty flask is 50.38 grams. 50.38 grams. 0.38. Okay. Now I'll remove this. So in the tabular column, I'll show you later. There you can write down the mass of the empty flask is 50.38 grams. Now we are going to keep this carefully below the orifice. Then here in the thermometer, we are going to now we will go wait for the temperature to attain for the some particular temperature. For example, now we are going to wait for 90 degrees centigrade. That means the oil which is there inside the cup, it will reach the temperature of 90 degrees centigrade. Once it reaches this temperature, we are going to switch off the thermostat as well as power supply, so that the temperature of the oil should remain as it is for 90 degrees centigrade. Once it is reached, now I think probably cannot see here, but you remember the temperature we are going to wait till 90 degrees centigrade. Okay. Now, right now it is at 80 degrees centigrade. We'll wait for 2 more minutes. It will reach for 90 degrees. And temperature has reached to 90 degrees centigrade. So that what we will do, we'll switch off the thermostat as well as the power supply for the heating element. Now the power is off. Power is switched off, so that we are going to get the oil temperature as 90 degrees. Okay. So to confirm that, we are going to stir once again. And here we make use of this knob to lock the ball valve. I'll show you how to lock the ball valve. Now what you'll do is, I'll make this orifice, which is at the bottom of the oil cup, to open so that the oil will be collected in a flask. The quantity of the oil to be collected in the retrode viscometer is 50 ml. So how to open the orifice? Here, there is a ball valve. You just lift it, lift the ball valve and hold it here. This is a holder. See, now you can observe the oil is collecting at the bottom of the flask. Wait till the oil gets collected, 50 ml oil gets collected, and also at the same time you note down the time collected for 50 ml of oil.
It might be a little unclear, but it's at 50 ml. Okay. Now we are going to weigh this.
The oil collected in a flask, the oil quantity is 50 ml. Okay. Now at this quantity of oil, you please make a note of the weight or the mass of the oil as well as the flask. Earlier we have collected only the mass of the flask. Now we are collecting along with the oil weight also, oil mass also. So now we are having this 90.31 is mass of the oil along with mass of the flask. And now whatever the mass we are having now, tabulate, we are going to put that value in the tabular column and do the calculation. Okay, do the calculation and try to obtain the kinematic viscosity as well as the absolute viscosity of the given oil. So this whatever the procedure we did, this is for one temperature reading, that is 90 degree. So similar experiment we are going to conduct for three more trials, that is in the form of reducing temperature. For example, 80 degree, 70 degree, 60 degree. So now you observe how to fill this oil back to the container, how to do the experiment, how to conduct the experiment. Further, the conduction of the experiment is in the same procedure as we did for other temperatures. Slowly open the cap. First, you remove the thermometer from the setup. Open the oil cap. Fill the collected oil to the cup, oil cup. That again, that oil quantity will be remain same. There will be no change in the oil quantity or the level of the oil. It will be as it is earlier, whatever the oil quantity we have collected. Flask in the position. Then you record the temperature. Wait for, now the temperature of the oil is around 85 degrees centigrade. Wait till 80 degrees centigrade and repeat the experiment through the calculation for kinematic and absolute viscosity. Now, this is the calculation procedure and the tabular column to take down the readings as well as to put the values after the calculation. This is the procedure where you have to follow for the Redwood viscometer. Okay. This is the tabular column. Here we are given only the reading. You have to calculate the mass of the oil collected, that is M2 minus M1, and density of the oil, that is rho, mass by volume, kinematic viscosity nu, that formula is given there, and absolute viscosity, that is also given in the calculation part. You do the calculation, fill up the table, all that you have to draw a graph of